My friend GeorgeNotFound went on a dating show. He was being really weird, so I decided to join in. Can I speak to women? Well, you're about to find out. Also, boys, the men are winning. YouTube analytics says 75% of subscribers are male. So women of the world, what are you doing? Why haven't you subscribed? And fellas, you've got to stay on top. Win your war. So if you want to win for your side, then please subscribe. It's completely free. And if you don't want to let everyone else down, all you've got to do is subscribe. Enjoy.
The surprise is about to come in here. Hold, just give me a second. Just give me a second.
George.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Hello, Austin.
Hello, Tommy. Yes, your parents
hello.
had to sign
Hello,
a release
everyone else.
form for you to be here.
They're actually, yeah,
Really?
they're very asleep right now. I'm very...
Okay, right. Yes, Tommy, welcome aboard the show. Tommy! I
didn't know we
Hey,
let
everyone.
children on this show.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not-
just
I'm
for
not- I
just for
wouldn't
one
say.
question. Because,
George, how many girlfriends have you had?
Ooh. Good one, Tommy.
Maybe like 1 or 2.
What were their names?
Tommy,
Saying their name.
Tommy,
You don't need to
Why did you break up with them?
Tommy, these are questions that are extremely intimate.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, how do we know you're not lying?
What? Tommy, is
How do we know? I mean, I'm just.
Why would you-
I mean, I'm
I
saying what
thought-
everyone's thinking.
Dream can maybe back me up. I don't know.
George, that I know of, has had 1 girlfriend.
All right, Tommy. What's your next question? We need to, I want to
Dream,
answer
how many
that. That's
girlfriends
okay.
have you had, Dream?
I'm not on the show. Why am I getting questioned?
Please, sorry, please.
I've had 3 or 4.
Before everyone else answers, can I just ask Tommy? I want to ask Tommy the question.
All of them.
All of them?
Oh, that's
George,
Okay.
how much money do you make?
Oh my god.
Just say how much money you've made.
George, Tommy, this is. I didn't realize how rude this was going to be.
I'm not rude.
I'm
Tommy is
sorry.
being ridiculous.
I would say I'm.
Never asked somebody how much they made, Tommy.
Why, yeah,
Tommy,
why
are
did
you
you kick
nervous?
Casey, George? I'm not nervous. I'm not.
You know?
He sounds a bit nervous.
I wouldn't say.
He's actually trembling.
I think
I'm
he is.
Yeah, I mean, this,
trembling
like, I
is a
mean,
real
people who
harsh
know
term
him
to
will
use,
know
Dream.
he sounds a bit different to you right
Yeah,
now.
he does. He does.
It's because my mother's asleep, and she told me if I'm not
It's
if
because
I'm
his mother
loud,
was
she'll
on the
just turn
show.
off the internet.
I can
She
answer.
was
I
cool.
can answer the question.
Go ahead, Candy.
Go ahead, Candy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't tell you earlier, but I probably look pretty old. But I'm 27 years old,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of life experience and my
So do
fair
I.
share of previous boyfriends. Even if you were to get whatever canceled or something, I could take care of you too.
Do you think
Don't worry.
George is going to get cancelled? Do you
No,
think?
you
Hey,
never know.
question for you, Candy. Why do you think George will be cancelled?
I actually, people are crazy. People make up things all the time. You never know with the people nowadays.
So you think he might be cancelled?
Okay, let's move on from that topic, Tommy.
Jesus.
What do you love so much about me?
Okay, the most wonderful thing with you is your eyes. They're so mesmerizing. I am drowning in them. They're so beautiful.
What
Don't wanna
else
say
do you love
anything
about
more.
him?
Well, I don't want to say anything more because once I say something, people judge me on it. So I don't want to say anything more. But I just think that you're very wonderful and also very sweet and very loving, and you deserve a good woman.
Candy, what makes
A good wife
woman?
as well.
Tommy, don't ask that question. You're
What
grounded.
makes a good woman?
Tommy, you're
that's
grounded.
That's what I want to know.
Grounded,
That's what I
Tommy.
wanna
Don't
take
ask
away
that
from
question.
this.
It's controversial. Tommy, don't ask it.
You know, maybe I'm old school, but I like traditional gender roles and stuff like that.
God,
But it's
Candy.
not a must. that's just what I like
Sorry,
for myself.
what does that mean?
Tommy, shut up!
I just don't know.
George, the decision is now yours.
George,
Tommy, what do you think?
George, just don't vote off any of them. Think of how cool you'd be. Think of
just
how
pick all of
cool
them?
you'd look after this. Does anyone agree? Or is
Oh,
it
come
just
on,
me?
George.
Wait, what do you mean?
Come on.
Tommy, you're
Yeah, what do
not
you mean?
allowed to give him.
Does no one else agree?
Tommy, that's it.
Just
You're muted.
don't vote.
Tommy, you're muted for 5 minutes.
Does it bother you if your significant other isn't a super big gamer?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Why was I muted for so long, man?
Tommy.
That makes just no sense. That makes
Oh,
Because you
Tommy.
were misbehaving. That's
oh
why.
my god, I would
Tommy, that's
scream
what
and
happens to
shout.
children when
So
they
much.
misbehave.
I'm
I
not
don't-
even a child, man. I'm
They
literally
get put
in
in
England.
timeout.
Tommy,
understand
you
this is easy.
shut up!
Put him back on the naughty step.
I'm gonna
Don't
put
make
him.
me start swearing.
I'm
Not go back
going
time
to
out
do-
again, Tommy.
Don't make me start
I'm
swearing.
going to you. Shut up, Tommy! Ladies, this entire show, you've been talking nonstop about what you like about George, but you haven't said anything that you don't like about George.
Yes, let's go.
So it's time now to say something that you don't like about George.
George, I'm just letting you know they're going to be mean now, so just prepare.
It is a lot holding back the curse words.
You guys are
Or
understanding.
like a sailor, like literally, I didn't even say a single curse word in the past, and he converted me.
Oh.
That's how much he swore. Still,
George,
to this
what
day,
is the
he
worst word you know?
Whoa, whoa.
Tommy,
What?
shut up.
Stop being mean to Tommy. I
Thank
know
you,
you've
Minx.
given him too much shit. I give him shit. But I think Tommy, if he stayed up this late past his bedtime, he should have at least a few words in
really
Austin.
bloody late, you know. It's
I
it's
know,
almost
Tommy.
12:01.
Usually you're asleep by 10, man.
Oh, tell me. No.
Danielle, what's one thing you don't like about
Yeah.
George?
His friends told me that he has a huge jealousy issue.
Okay,
But that
no,
could also,
Yeah, he does.
that could also
No,
be
listen.
a
No,
he
lie.
actually
He
does,
really
100%.
does.
No, listen.
Oh,
They,
oh.
they
Yeah, that's
completely made that up.
Is said, LOL, they think he has jealousy issues now. Dream, LOL.
They would have stopped
This
talking
is
about it.
Photoshop. This is Photoshop.
It's not Photoshop.
George, who do you prefer?
What, Dream or
Dream or
Sapnap?
Sapnap? Yeah.
That's an easy answer. He doesn't even have to think.
I feel like I don't want to answer this.
Yeah, but it's an easy answer. I mean.
George, you're in the club and some guy slapped your girl's ass. What do you do?
It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask that as well.
Yeah, I thought of that one.
Let's talk about the build of this person.
Okay,
They are so much
You're
bigger than
saying
me.
you would be
He's
afraid.
cautious.
I'm not a very strong person myself.
what if,
But-
Would you cry?
The only person that'd be smaller than you is like a child. So you're asking if it's a child?
No. I'm just asking.
It's not. It's a
I
fully
mean, like-
grown man.
What am I supposed to do in that situation other than just like?
Just answer the question.
You just stare at him. Come on.
It would be
Pull
better,
yourself
you
together,
know.
man.
It would be better to resolve the issue with words. Because
What do you say to him?
Tommy, shut up!
He's not saying anything. You
Tommy,
you
you
let
get
him get
5
away with
minutes.
not
What are you
saying
gonna say,
anything.
George?
George, I don't know if you can do this, but could you think of one thing that you don't like about each one of the girls? Or you
Oh,
can
no.
pass.
I mean, I don't really have any negatives, to be honest. I mean,
I got a bunch.
Dream, go on. I'm starting to talk like Tommy now. Yeah, go
Okay,
on,
well, I don't
mate.
know why you're making fun of my.
Go on, look, my
You
name's
sound like an
Tommy
idiot.
Innit,
You-
yeah.
Well, I don't even sound like that.
I think
Tommy's a
George is
child.
British as well. Why don't you make fun of George, man?
It's because nobody sounds like. All right. Anyway, let's
What do you mean? What? Do you...
let's move on.
You're
Dream.
lucky. I have to be quiet.
One thing.
Man.
I mean,
Fucking-
the ladies did one thing they
Hey,
didn't.
Dream, what do you hate about them? What
Tommy,
do you hate?
shut
What
up!
makes you really angry?
I don't know them. I can't, how am I supposed to say I hate something when I don't know them?
Just tell me.
Tommy, that's enough. You're muted for 2 minutes while Dream talks.
Please, no, please.
Tommy's free.
Yeah.
Relax, chat.
Other than
Thanks,
George, but that's like a list of like
yeah.
1,000 things. so I
Serves
won't go
you
on
right.
George.
do you have anything, Tommy, that's negative?
George, I want to know. You're not saying what you think, big man. What do you hate about Minx? Just say it. Just stop. You know, you got to be loud now. It's been 3 hours.
Tommy,
What did you
he's
just
not
say
me.
it, George? Just say it. Stop being Mr.
Oh
Nice
my
Guy,
God,
all right?
say it.
You
Say
can't
it.
keep this up for years.
Say
I'm
it,
gonna start a
George.
family being all nice.
Wait, family?
Just say it, George. Just say it.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I mean, Minx can be a bit, you know, aggressive.
Oh my God, George! I can't believe you would say that. Oh my!
God.
He said the A word. All right.
Disrespectful.
As disrespectful as that was, George, I can't believe you crossed that line.
Yeah, I cannot believe.
Inappropriate. George, you must now make another elimination. As
Who do you hate the most?
Oh, I don't hate anyone.
Tommy, who do you hate the most?
Tommy, let's shut up real quick, Tommy, while George makes his decision.
Sorry, Austin. I've never met someone called Austin yet. It's such a...
Oh yeah, you mean you never met anybody named Austin? Have you ever heard of the city in Texas?
No. Doesn't Brighton sound so much nicer than
Shut
Texas
up.
ass?
Shut up.
What a stupid fucking...
George, you need to make your decision.
Thank you, Austin, for muting him.
I got a knife.
Okay, Minx, put that knife away. We have a special guest. Sapnap,
Oh,
welcome
no.
aboard the show. Hello.
Hello. I don't know if you guys look on Twitter, but like George has a lot of Twitter simps, and I'm just curious how you guys are gonna be able to deal with that.
I'll kill them.
Okay, Minx, I'm so sorry.
Minx, I really... Can you
Alright,
talk more
TOS,
about your
TOS.
knife? Sapnap, who do you think should win?
I like her.
Don't say that, Sapnap. Ignore Tommy.
I can't influence
you
him,
think
Tommy.
should win?
You know, I'm not a
Danielle,
bad
we lost
influence like
Danielle.
you.
No, I love just influence.
Tommy, are you old enough to be on the show?
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Isn't there like an 18 age limit or something like that?
This is my first.
Hey man, I know you got. It's past your bedtime. I know you haven't done your homework.
We were talking a little bit about jealousy. I don't think you have a jealousy problem. I think they're just bullshitting me a little bit.
You're jealous of George because he's so cool.
Yes, his big muscles and the many women that he has.
He has so many women. There's George. That is one of his traits.
Gentlemen, quiet, please.
Okay. I don't really have a jealousy problem or anything like
will.
that. I mean, if you're with someone, you're with someone. I'm not gonna get in a relationship with someone if I don't trust them.
Yeah,
you know,
but
you
you'll be
have to
jealous.
have trust in a relationship. I don't think so. I'm sorry,
No,
but
you
no.
will be.
What would I be jealous of? I have the man, like they don't.
But they'll be trying to steal your man.
Yeah, they'll be up in his face.
But
Yeah,
that would be
George
like,
Not
but see, that would be our trust then. If he's
What
gonna
would you
message
do?
them
Would you
and that
beat them
kind of
up?
stuff.
Tommy!
Why would I beat him up? That's not allowed.
George tweeted out on September 2nd. He said, "Rate my sausage."
He did do that.
That's not okay.
Is this just like bring up George tweets or something?
It was a photo.
He did tweet that.
Yeah, there
Oh
was a
my
photo.
God.
There was a photo.
Just give me a
It's very-
second.
I might serve a mute myself.
You might
here,
not want to
fellas.
show it
I'm
on
just-
stream.
I'm
You
not
might
sure.
wanna
of this.
No.
Who is the most shallow person? No, that's not gonna work.
Austin just wants some drama.
I just want a bit of
Okay,
drama.
if you can, I'll get some drama.
Oh god.
He's back.
All right, George. Which one do you like the most?
Okay, George, that's not.
And why?
Tommy,
already asked
Tommy,
that question.
no.
We can't tell who is for love and who is for host, and they could just be, you know,
Just ask them.
they're going along with it. Well, they can lie, you know.
Well, they're not going to be honest then if they're lying. So
Yeah.
George, I really
would
think you're
have
making a right work out of this. Just ask.
Honestly, have you tried that, George?
Well, they're just gonna go along with it.
Well, you don't know that. Just ask.
What do you want me to? What do you propose?